Hey, and welcome to this presentation of our Dynaway Forms module. I want to show you an example of how we can use our Dynaway Forms module. The Forms module is actually created for our asset management Safe-Work permits, for example, work permits for hot work, for working in heights, etc. But the Forms module can actually be used for standalone purposes as well, not directly linked to work orders. So I have created two new form templates, one for the sign-in. So I have a sign-in template here for guests signing in. I have another template for contractors' entrance work permit. And let's try to use those as an example. So I've created a new workspace where the first tile here is the sign-in. I have guests that are signed in here, and I can sign in a new guest here. So I'll select my sign-in template here, and I can put in a guest. And put in today's date. Guest name. Company. And I will progress the form or the batch here. So now, if we go back to our workspace, I now have a new batch number 34 for Mary. When the guest arrives at the gate to check out, I will just progress the form again, and then the status of the form here will change. I've not changed the label of the forms here, but yeah. I could also have divided the form here or the list into two different lists, the ones that are at the gate and the ones that have left the gate today. So I have a list of that. If guests are checking in and they are contractor that needs to do maintenance work, I have a contractor's work permit here area where I have the contractors that actually have permits to work on site. So if Mary also is a contractor that needs to do some maintenance work, I will create an entrance work permit for Mary. Here, and then this this form actually should be entered by Mary, of course. So I could actually have a screen where she enters the work permit and then put in the answers here, if safety check has been completed, if PPE was delivered at gate, or if she have brought her own PPE here. And then the second two here is information about the sign-in and that risk assessments must be done before all work orders, and maybe also work permits must be done. But now, then the next step is to progress it. So now it's ready to be approved here, and now I'm the gate officer. I'm changing the role from Mary to the gate officer, and I'll do the approval here. So now if I refresh my workspace, we can see I now have an approved entrance work permit for Mary the welder here. So that's a very simple example of how to use our forms modules for sign-in and entrance work permit. Thank you.